I am back again. Really short break between the two there, quick turnover, and we are now here with iShiftless, the CrooZomby. Again, really excited to be bringing you this one. Hurry up and load into my YouTube. Jesus Christ, it struggles when you do 3 streams a day. Seems to make it take an extra minute to load your stream up to share it around. Certainly when you do 3 back to back, it's like, nope, I don't know what to do no more. Here we go, Shiftless the zombie for this one. Other way round. I'll share it to YouTube first so you know that I'm sharing it and I am good on YouTube. We are fully live. You can now head on over. I forgot to copy and paste. Share it there. Share it there. He's not feeling very well though. I think his dinner's not gone down great. He messaged me about an hour ago saying he really wasn't feeling great. He was like really more apologetic rather than just saying, I'm sorry, I'm ill, I can't do it. It was like, dude, I really wish I could. I mean, I was like, dude, get better first. Yep. Just returning the favour. So, guys, Zombie, look at that. He knows exactly what to do for the YouTube audience. Just extends the time to 1:30, let you draw in naturally over the course of 1.5 minutes. He's just giving you time to get into the chat, say good luck to them all. Yo, good luck from Tunset, my dude. I hope you're doing very well. We're back for the final match of the day. This is Zombies and Shiftless's final playlist. And a slight disadvantage coming into this playlist, 5-3 down, but as we have seen across a few of the matches so far, it is in no way over yet. Andy, I know, may be feeling just a little bit more confident than he was last time, because he really did not expect to take anything away from Zombie, a little bit underselling himself, and now maybe able to realise that he is getting into that top bracket of racers, just needs to hold it in his mind and be good. So let us go. 20 seconds on the clock as I try and get my bit of cardboard into my cigarette as quick as possible so I can have a drag or two as it loads in. But again, thank you all very much for tuning in as much as you have today. If we end up with barbacks in the chat again, could one of my moderators or two just give him a little explanation if he asks any questions that I missed, just in case somebody that we're maybe looking to get to know in the community has offered us some help promoting and shouting the community out. So Somebody did a little extension to time. Again, just letting some natural drift in of the audience. But the guys are ready. I am ready. We are all ready. My palms dripping in sweat. They've had no chance to dry off at all this evening. Alex, my man, I hope you are starting to feel a little bit better. We'll see you back on track for the afternoon playlist tomorrow. Mr. Mobbin, and if you do need any help with that, give me or Andy a shout and I'm sure we can cover that. If if you're not feeling on top form or anything. You're busy tomorrow, aren't you, Andy? So that'd be me. That'd help with that. But hello, Mobbin. Good luck, lads. From Mobbin. Good luck to the both from Alex. What have I done with my ashtray? This is not good. Nice, clean start from Shiftless. Holds the lead nicely, but Zombie, good, clean curves, does just pull into the lead just on the entrance to the tube. Zombie really cranking up the pace, just lightly extending the lead over Andy. Bit of lag on Zombie's car, still is actually ahead. And yeah, that's good, man. Just get yourself nice and rested up. And we'll see you back on track when you're good and ready, lad. Nicely through the corners. Extending the jump out lightly, clips the tube to try and get a little bit of extra curb boosting. I believe that is why we did it. Not 100% sure, but I do think that is the reason we do. I just followed the line there. Good line, Zombie. Held the lead, but Shiftless did manage to rein it in a little bit on the back end of that boost line. Again, you can see the distance slightly shorter, or I believe it to be slightly shorter than it was on the loop entry. But Zombie again has managed to extend through the corners. Getting his power application just right. Does pull up the banked curve on the right side just a touch, giving himself good acceleration through the trap piece. Oh, that was perfect, Andy. Like, you could have maybe gone another couple of millimetres or half a centimetre at the most to the right, and that's about it. You were cutting a fine risk, and if you had not picked the back end of the car up the way you did, may have been a bit trickier. Now we see Andy really reining in the gap with that final good loop. Zombie did hold the lead, 32.685 to 33.271. But Andy really up close behind Zombie now, trying to limit that damage and try and catch good boosts. He knows he can, he just needs to follow his own line. Get himself crisp and clean upon it. Nice and clean across the curves, very aggressive swinging left to right. It's fantastic stuff. Bouncing heavily on the boost line through the loop, and again you see Andy on the exit down the slope just closing the gap ever so lightly. A bit of a slide, caught very nicely, a bit of a longer slide from Zombie as he approached the corner set. Again, handled nice, got power on very quick, and again ever so lightly extending the corner through the corners with a very good line. Yeah, and it just shortens the gap up significantly with the final couple of boosts off the edge of the loop. Zombie extends the lead, got really good boost through that second loop. Really having to chase aggressive lines here. Zombie still holds the lead. Clean jump up from both. Zombie drifting to the right, and it stays nice and straight. You see Zombie just drift up the shadow line, back, head on and through. Getting a nice clean landing there from Shiftless, nice and high on the back tyre. Get a little wheelie away. We'll see how much they bring off their times here. As you can see, somebody go under 30, maybe both. 29.549 and a 30.255, so close. Both being a 29 as my light guess was at. Really not a lot between the two. It is just one barrier smash from Zombie. You can send it all swinging back and his way here. Nice and effective. You did see the distance shrink up again slightly after the exit of the tube. Able to hold in that distance. On the brakes through the beginning section, keeping it very, very nice and crisp. Exceptionally nice and clean. Looking good. Comes through the loop, nice and clean. Firstly, out of the way. Zombie still got a nice lead at the moment. Looking to do what he can to bring that back in, capitalise any oh, there is a mistake from Zombie. He has hit the barrier. That does allow Andy to swing back into the lead. Into the lead for the first time since the beginning. Zombie touchdown as well. It could be a very, very close finish between the two. I'm going to flip back to Zombie for this jump up. See Zombie going a little bit more aggressively to the right. The back wheel's touching down a little bit before, really sniffing at Andy's ass. Pulls level with him with the strong brake boost into the tube. Zombie just extending away. Andy's going to need really good clean boost line. Is getting it nice and clean. Retakes the lead. You know, Andy very strong in this final loop. Zombie though pulls level. Good boost. Oh, he did. Fantastic final portion of the track there. That takes it to over this playlist it's 1-0, but that does take it to 6-3 in Zombie's favour. 29.549. I'm surprised that we didn't see improvement there on the final lap from Andy. It did close the gap, and it did look nice and clean. Must have been close to that time. Yeah. But that is first blood to Zombie. And he has been able to extend the lead to a 3-race lead, but again, it's still not out of reach. And he does need to win 6 of the next 7 races, though, so a lot of the work in his hands. But again, Andy does realise he is coming up against an incredibly competent opponent here. And Andy maybe just needs to learn how to handle this higher level intensity competition. This is your first 1v1, isn't it, Andy? Yeah. Not your first 1v1 ever, obviously, but your actual first tournament. As well, okay, there we go. You're the one that questioned whether it was just a tournament or not. You should know. with Andy. That AD Bug Coxie symbol on the side. He was at a rally event just oh, it was a banger event tonight, wasn't it, Andy? Yeah. That extra clip of curb and double brake boosting from both in unison. Third one from both as well. And just being a touch more aggressive over the curbs. Pulled away. Did Zombie brake boost on the landing there? There was a big tyre mark coming out of the back right tyre. Oh, handled it nicely caught. Little lazy. How are you going, bro? And we've got Good Cat entering the chat as well. How is everybody doing? I'm very well, lazy, my man. Zombie pulling to the right through the corner, nice and clean. Zombie, shifter, sorry. Fine. Very shocked we are. Going to flick to Zombie, apply some of that pressure. Yeah, he's already a good, active member of the community. He's been offering some of his services to Lazy for translation on his stream. Been in my stream for over a week now, been in the racing and stuff like that. With him showing strong interest. Became one of our newest moderators last night as he welcomes himself properly into the community in a very good way. Or she, don't want to gender assign, just in case. Made that mistake a couple of times. One in particular, calling a lady, "Hey dude, hope you're doing well, my man." Really nice, clean lines from Zombie. We've seen a 57.991 from Zombie, 9.707, both times below my own. Zombie really making the most of experience. Did decrease his time down to a 0.692 in the 57s, and Andy also decreased his time down to a 58.575, both over a full second below my own time. And it's the consistency as well, guys. Is like Zombie there hitting two 57s back to back, Andy with the 59 and then the 58, sorry. Like, that's what makes it so tough at this level. They're very consistent, close to their PBs, and that's all what we're aiming to do. Get our new PBs, get consistent around it, and then push on and forward. This second round should finish on Wednesday, Lazy, and then we'll do the draw Thursday night. So all the matches, you should be able to play your match over the weekend, sort of thing. Or on the Monday or the Friday before you go away, if you go away over the weekend again. And then it'd probably be the weekend after that, and then it'll be much shorter between the round closes then. Again, Zombie does get pole. Right then, I'll get the draw done Wednesday night if I can. and then you can do your match Thursday, lazy. Otherwise, we'll extend it a little bit into next week so you can do it after the weekend, if that makes any sense, if you're free at all next week. But otherwise, I will try and get everything sorted out so you can do your match on Thursday night. Oh, he does get hung up on the final gap in the barrier. He has allowed the zombie to pull away. Nicely into the tube and on the exit too. Through and round. Looking exceptionally tidy. Zombie with a lovely transition onto the line, the right side of the tube through the transition. Allows him to pull the car down nice and controlled up that left wall and then back round to this boost line, nice and thick. You see the back end of the CTO bobbing heavily, catching as much of it as he possibly can. Comes on through and round the corner. You see the front of Zombie's car is a little bit battered, and he'll be hoping that that doesn't come back to bite him later in the race. And he also, I'm guessing, would be with how he got hung up in the barrier. Zombie, I saw the brake lights come on there, lad. You went for a brake boost in the tube. Really nice to see, giving me a little bit of a hint of where to aim for my brakes. Extends the jump out light, swings to the left for that brake boost. Clipping as much curb as you can aggressively, really nice and tidy. On and through, it's looking very clean. Your lap time from Zombie 2:12.424 on the first lap. Does put Andy just under 8 seconds behind. Smoothly pulls away from that gap in the barrier. Really, really nice. Transitions nice and just taking a slightly safer exit, not wanting to use too much of the momentum going up. Side wall, carry the speed out nicely. Good entrance into the tube. Again, another good transition, just landing just above that right metal line. Tube and onto that really thick boost line, back end of the GTO, bobbing up and down, really nice and clean. Just missing that boost. Just shorten the air time just a touch. Chasing the brake boost over the curbs, nice and clean. Nice line, pulls back to the right, midpoint of the tube. Very, very precise with his lines today, Zombie. Not making any mistakes really so far, other than that bash against the barrier. The tube nice and clean. 210.329 from Zombie to 211.354, just building up an extra second advantage of Andy at this point. We will watch Zombie through a big transition and we'll head back through. Carries on. in and round. That slightly lower line takes the nice bit of air time, and the exit just carrying maximum speed, maybe showing me I'm using too much of my speed going back at that right sidewall. These guys take far below there, but it looks so controlled, whereas I can't. Let's see where I can gain that extra pace from. Oh, yes, it is. Oh. That is Stunt with Zombie for now. No big places to make a mistake on. Through to transition 9, 5. Yep, that is correct. Thank you very much, Mobbin. Oh no, it's 1-1, and it's going to be 2-1. Sorry, I just glanced down then. I'll do the score now quickly. It does take it to 7, 4. Now, Zombie is getting closer. It's still not over. Still plenty on offer. Oh no, I was wrong. I thought you'd... Oh no, it came back, didn't it? Shit. I did get that wrong. I forgot it had gone Zombie's way on Green Machine. I thought you'd held it. You're right, Mobbin, I'm re-correcting it. It was a really close finish, and Andy did take the lead in the final portion of the tube, but then Zombie just bit back and ate a few extra brains to get the extra speed. Oh, yeah. He did look like he was on for a very good run there. Thank you, Robin. Thank you for paying more attention than I am there and having a better memory. We are on Plummet to Zombie's track. Barrier. No, we've got yeah, we've got 5 races left, so it's 11 at the moment total, so it's 83. Yeah, damn. close the jump cut nice and clean after the early mistake. Barrier. I know, I think I confused us all there. It's nice and clean. Now, Lazy, with me not having heard anything, I'm guessing that result that we did discuss stands between you and Redkio, so you're progressing through, right? Just to get that quickly cleared up. With the way it stood, it means you go through to the next round with a clean sweep. Really nice and precise. On the control, not taking any big risk, not getting too close to the edge, chasing curve boost and brake boost down the straight. Comes up and through really nicely. Nice brake boost down the straight to really climb out at the top, lift a few down bottom end though. Good final brake boost though at the bottom. You see Andy has lined up down the hill behind. Thank you there for helping with the translation. Lazy. So yeah, that is Lazy is definitely through to the next round. Just wanted to double confirm that he hadn't heard anything from Redkio. That does take it. Yep, perfect, Lazy. I had assumed that was the case. That does take it to 9-3. Zombie has confirmed his place in the next round. Andy, with you being in the party with me, lad, just shake it off. I can hear you singing along to your music, so you're not letting it affect you too badly. Just carry on like this and just settle in over the next couple of weeks to you being very fast. And you'll add little tenths and hundredths while you build your consistency up. Yeah. Yep, the next round is the quarterfinals, then the semi-finals, then I believe we have quite the final on card. I believe it will be a three-way 1v1v1 to crown the champion. Very aggressive across the curves, and a bit now through the corner did. What happened to that? Oh, lag. Lag on Zombie's car showed him brick at the bottom of the hill. Last little clip on the curve from Zombie giving him a high red in the first part of it. Nice. Hiding through the corners from both. Zombie getting really close to the tree again. Just on our screen, it did show Zombie hitting it. Zombie goes straight to Shiftless, swinging to the left at Nacho F line. But we've been hearing some debate whether it is past the line or not. Recently from the likes of Sick Nasty. Boy saying I'm not sure, it is quicker. Better to stay straight. I did hear someone else say, oh, why are you going to the left as well? Unfortunately, Lazy Heredia, as much as he did put in a fantastic performance against Vesco, has exited the competition. But as he states there, did take Esto all the way through to 9-7. Almost got himself a penalty shootout. Esto was able to take that final win that he needed to get himself through. Nice, wonderful wall ride there by Andy. Caught it really nice, and that really shortens the gap back up. Really pushing close to Zombie, clicking as much curb as he can before the wall ride, out of it really clean onto all four wheels after hitting the right side down first. Through the corners, really clean. Close at taking the jump. Again, nice and smooth, and it just extends it out ever so lightly. The gap, not really growing or shrinking. So it does appear to have just gained ever so slightly. Lovely corner from both though, both skimming past that sign nicely and then getting up close and personal with the rocks. But no big issue. Exactly. Ready, and he's just cranking the pressure up on Zombie, seeing if he's able to sustain the pressure and the lead without making any mistakes. Yes, though, just bucks up over a little bump in the hill on the corner. Ends up flipping onto its roof for a second, but caught quickly on just the very top bank. Zombie with a 308.400, really not too far off world record, just caught just under 4 seconds I believe it to be. Andy was pushing really hard as well. Hello Ventura, my man, entering the chat. Ventura, the score now over the two playlists is 10-3, and it is 5-0 to Zombie in this one. Zombie has really upped his consistency level during this playlist, really showing the experience. But again, Shiftless is really not too far behind. Just needs to gain that little bit of extra confidence in his ability and slowly start taking off them extra thousandths and tenths of a second, and then build the consistency around it. And he could really, as I do keep telling him, start challenging for these type of events. He's got no reason to be quite as underconfident in himself as he is. Sometimes he's a confident lad, but he just undersells himself slightly. It's probably the better way to say it. Zombie with a stop tryharding. I think this is the perfect time to try hard. He did it without the wall ride. He did the second drop down wall ride, but he didn't do the first, because that was where Andy gained some time on him there. See, he's going with that wiggle boost. But off the barrier hard, that does see him go straight into the other barrier ahead, and that does put Shiftless into a strong, commanding position. The guy's using the... I did not know. I knew you were carrying, but I did not know that Lazy was Kevin. Kevin, I love you, my man. Well, a bit of a slide there from Andy is going to allow Zombie to bring it back in. Really up close behind now. Get rid of some of the hood. Chasing the curves, aggressive, heads on to that left side of the tube, maximising acceleration down and up the wall. Really clean lines from Zombie. Look at that extra bit of curve as he goes up the side embankment. Oh, the lag showing the car bricking and flipping, but that wasn't the case. was actually nice and clean. I'm really going to stick with the lazy. No, you'll always be lazy to me. Really closer to the bridge, a little brush off it and sparks are flying. Barrier a lot kinder to Zombie this time, pulls right just ever so slightly, lining up on the line through the tube. And then it seems to be mirroring Andy's line. Now he deviates from it, swings back to the left, right for the curb, nice and aggressive, synchronised ramp skip from both. Somehow Zombie, I'm guessing it's the higher rev he gained from the curves before, was able to accelerate past Shiftless. And that is tag out away to that. I will catch you tomorrow, tag mate, just in case you've been listening to the stream at all, and I'll see you then. Ventura, I'm not sure if you caught any of Jack's stream last night, but we had quite a heavy drinking session in game, did some dirty racing with each other. Zombie has hit the tube just ahead of Shiftless, and that is really going to allow Shiftless to regain that lost time from his slide. Clean exit through the tube. See, right back on the ass of Zombie. Not a lot between the two. Both avoiding a risky barrier ride. Little boosting from Shiftless, line sections, the barrier ride, nice and smooth, goes across the curve, really clean. Just here to extend it ever so lightly. Whoa, a bit of a low line through the tubes. We are gonna head over to Zombie with that little round of the horn from Andy. It was an awful lot of fun last night, Ventura. One day, if you're free and not out, we'll have to get you involved in it. Even if you're not drinking, come into the party and just have a good chilled laugh with us all. Same for anybody else in the community really. Them nights will be a bit more community orientated, a bit more chilled, fun night. Good, clean lines from Zombie, really pushing hard, cranking the speed up really well. Heads into the tube, nice and smooth again. Excellent, really nice and clean. And official, my man, hope you are very well yourself, and thank you for that. I am doing smashingly well myself. Hangover or headache from the light hangover fully diminished. Zombie waiting up on the line, making sure this time no chance DNFing. Shiftless are making it close. Did feather throttle as he crossed the line, just making sure and checking. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am not sure I've ever seen Zombie in quite such fine form, really pushing, making very few mistakes, pushing very hard, and making it exceptionally difficult for Andy to regain some of these lost little bits of time. Yeah, definitely, Tom. I'm sure I'll catch you tomorrow. Sorry I wasn't in the party very much early this afternoon. I did have a slight hangovery headache, and I wanted to make sure I was all good for these commentary playlists this evening for the 1v1s, and I'm now fresh as a daisy, probably likely to be up until 2 or 3 a.m. Whoops. But good night to you, and I will see you tomorrow, man. Hope you sleep well, and I hope work isn't too bad before I see you tomorrow. Bop, bop. But also, after this, if anybody is up for some racing, if somebody's up for hosting a playlist, I'll happily join. If nobody is, could maybe get myself to host one, or potentially Jack. See where the night takes us. Night, Tom. Again, sleep well. Now, Christmas matching pace nicely with Zombie. If anything, closing up on the final portion of the hill. Did you? I'm guessing you caught the brake boost at the bottom, and then you missed it. It's literally level with that blue wall, so hit your brakes as you pass the blue wall. But I think Zombie must have missed it a bit harder than you, then definitely shortened the gap at the bottom of the hill. Zombie just a little bit more on the controls this time. You can see not quite as precise as he's been, whereas Andy, nice and clean. Zombie manages to catch that wonderfully well though, did avoid gapping the barrier, back up to pit speed, and is making it across the jump very nicely. Andy with the cleaner landing and catching all the boosts, did have the higher revs on landing. Zombie does begin to close the gap back up. Really aggressive line there from Zombie. How the hell you actually made it onto that track piece, lad? Unbelievably lucky stuff from the undead. Oh yeah, he made it on and smacked most of the right side of his car. Like, it was just over half. He's undercut the jump up after the earlier mistake, as I've said before. The calamity of errors. You can brake boost off that little gap in the track there as well, Andy. Just for future reference. Swing a bit rider. Yeah. Yeah. I've been using it ever since I first watched him 1v1 on this track. Shout about it every time I'm in the party as well. I'm like, look guys, look, I'm doing Zombie's brake boost. Copy it, steal it. But I give all these little tidbits out to everybody when I'm streaming. It's not me actually nicking it off anybody for my friends. I give all the tidbits of, oh, you're more than welcome to nick what you want and not point it out to other people. As the commentator streamer, I kind of just have to say what I see. I can't just go, oh, what did I just see there, guys? I'm going to keep that for myself. That was really nice. It's half the time when I brake, it just has no effect whatsoever. I don't think I'm braking at the right time. Nice. What the hell was that airtime, Andy? But if you've got enough speed, yeah, you've got the speed for the jump as well. But fuck me, risky boy did not mean, I'm guessing, to jump there. He thought he'd cut that nicely, so it didn't give you that airtime that boost is known for. Really good and clean. Honk of the horn from Andy as he crosses the line. Has taken his first win of this playlist, but again, Andy, don't let the fact that Zombie's been in very fine form today put you off. Like, don't let it affect you too badly. This is the best I've seen Zombie drive for quite a while. Not saying he's done badly over the other performances, but this is definitely the most consistent I've seen him so far. Really warming up to the competition as he comes in. And he does bring it back. Phase 11.4. Canyon crossing. Can guess just from the way Andy described it from me. And also I have got my notes, but I didn't look down at them when I guessed the track. I promise. Andy loves this track. Really looking forward to going out with Zombie around here. Barla 9820, whatever that was. I'll join you shortly if you're watching. Just finishing off this important 1v1. Zombie, nicely alright. Skip from down. Zombie's a little bit longer, allows Andy to shorten the gap up a bit. Zombie takes that wider approach through the first part, approach to the corner section, which allows him to carry high speed, just ever so lightly. It's been good on the brakes from both runs. Now the same part of the track, really nice. Zombie, again, just ever so lightly extending. Pushing really hard, sending the jump out from Andy nicely into the tube. And that did really shorten the line, that did, between the two. And his line across the jump and into the tube, really clean, anything that damage. Good, aggressive line, seeing Andy push really wide to the edge of the track, getting nice and tight. And getting much curb boost whip into, and Zombie again swings wide to the left out of the tube, uses the chance to clip across the corner in the track peak to gain a little bit of extra brake boosting. Hey, no worry lazy, I will catch you later. Doesn't think he did. I have just looked down to say goodbye to my man Lazy. Maybe just brushing against the wall of the tunnel. But Andy stating that he really doesn't think that he did. We are going to swap and put some of that on to Zombie. It's an incredibly clean skip. A couple of flips, heavy on the brakes just to make sure he swings round before the turn. No chance of going off the track there from Zombie. Hey Tyrese, my man, just finishing up 1v1. Zombie has confirmed his place in the next round, and he has been in very, very strong form today. Made very, very few errors. And just shown that slight bit more, like quite a bit more experience over Andy today. Andy has not been far behind really on any of the tracks, and really over the next coming weeks and months to really start pushing himself into that bracket. Good clean line through the tube. Good exit again, swings a little bit to the left, doesn't want to pull wide to the left post to clip the extra bit of curb caught last time into the wall ride, nice and quick, just pulls up as he sees that line, but it's a little bit too late. Zombie does need to respawn. The lead is shortening. Andy didn't go clean into the wall ride, I'm guessing, with that reaction. Oh, what was that? It sounded a little bit like Jack, that did. Quite high pitched. Zombie with a clean ramp skip. Nice and tidy. Clips that little bit of the extra gap. Portions of the track. As I've said before, Andy, once there's been like a mistake or something, or a bit of rockstar bullshit, it can become a bit of a calamity of errors. Oh, Zombie doesn't make the ramp skip. Zombie nose planted into the ramp skip, and that is going to put Andy right up behind again. Both clean though. Over the jump nicely. Andy right up close behind Zombie. Zombie with the brake boost on that little drop down onto the second track piece there. Just to hold the lead and try to re-establish it slightly. We have seen 150.784, and with the mistakes as well from Shiftless, a 157.90, still below my own time. I'm stuck at 58 here. I don't think I've gone lower than that, but good clean line from Andy, holds pace, closes up here and there, but Zombie increased the lead through this mid portion of the tube. Double boost. Zombie goes really wide, taking as much curb as he can. That was, give you some speed into the tube. Zombie's pulled down to the ground really early behind Andy, both lining up the wall ride. Zombie gets it nice and straightened out, but the nose plays havoc with him there, just dipping into the ground too early. Does get across clean, as he says it was a dreadful ramp skip. I'd say a dreadful ones where you hit the tree and become George of the jungle. But Andy has taken his second win in this playlist. It does make this playlist 6-2. Does take the total score to 11-5 across the two. And as much as it does on that score line, it does seem harsher. It's quite a big gap between the two, but it's such small margins at this point that cause these big differences. Like, Andy really isn't a long way off at all off the top brackets of races. Is entering it and just needs to establish his confidence level within it and start to settle in. With me having done quite as many streams as I have today, I will be looking to end quite swiftly tonight, get into a bit of racing and music listening myself and start to unwind for the evening. If there's any questions, I will answer them, or if anybody's hosting a lobby, please do send me an invite. That would be greatly appreciated. GG's to both from Alex and Ventura. Zombie, Shiftless saying congrats, you're a beast, Zombie. GG's Ventura, my man. I'll catch you soon, I am very sure, and I look forward to the next upload. Before I say anything more, please do head over, check out iShiftless and CrooZomby, or it is Zombie. Oh, what is his channel name? 1 second. Have him in my subscription list, luckily. And it is Zombie 1696 is Zombie's channel. And Shiftless, yours is just iShiftless, right? Just to make sure I've got that right. Same as your name, yeah, perfect. So that is my good sell done to them. They both have a lot of fantastic videos going up from their PB lines, world records, old world records, a lot, and they have more content planned and coming. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very, very much Do also check out, see my build. He did curate the competition, got everybody together for it. And then also check out Marine Jack's channel for all the other commentaries that we have done. Thank you all very, very much. And good night. Good boy.